Hey guys, this is the Overthinker. Welcome back to the channel. Got a game coming up versus the Bengals. Definitely they have been struggling a lot on offense without their starting quarterback. And their backup, Jake Browning, has really struggled as of late, especially. They got blown out last week. And yeah, pretty much a lot of Bengals fans are definitely kind of saying that maybe he's not as good as we thought he was. But it doesn't really help when the offensive line is kind of playing like this and really giving him no chance at times. So it really does kind of depend how that all goes, but I do expect the Lions to be able to get some pressure on him. And yeah, I definitely think that their offensive line will struggle when it comes to the sim pressures and things like that. And the Lions should be able to definitely get some free rushers. And I do think that would be pretty important because they do have some really good receivers, and you don't really want to let them get going, obviously, especially when you look at the Lions defensive backs. We're going to be definitely without DJ Reed for a couple of weeks at least. Probably looking at Rocky Sin and Amik Robertson, and Avonte Maddox is kind of the other guys that will take snaps outside, and potentially Amik Robertson will be the guy playing outside in DJ Reed's spot, I would guess. But yeah, we have to see who else is out there, especially when they have a slot cornerback on the field. And yeah, hopefully we can hold the offense. Definitely should it be too difficult, hopefully. Looking at Jake Browning, he kind of, as a backup in 2023, it was when he kind of had them really nice games, and then kind of fell off after that. I guess his last 5 games, he's only has 7 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. Yeah, not really as good after those first few games in 2023. And then over those last 5 games, he's more looked like an average backup at best, and sometimes even worse than that. So just doesn't really look like he's seeing the field very well. And yeah, just not really getting the ball out to his playmakers. And yeah. And then on offense, like usual, we definitely want to get the run game going. And also, I think I'd like to see Jameson Williams at least have a chance at a big game, get some targets, especially after last week not going the best. It'd be nice to give him some more confidence going forward because we're definitely going to need him. Yeah, that will really help the offense if he's playing well. So definitely want to get him going again. And yeah, the last couple of weeks, the Lions offensive line has been definitely one of the best in the NFL. Really starting that Ravens game, it was really insanely good. And yeah, last week I thought they did about as good as you can versus a team like the Browns. So hopefully that keeps getting better going forward. That's usually what you kind of see with young players, especially rookies, And yeah, as the offensive line keeps working together, they should keep getting better, even better than they were last week and the week before. So yeah, there's definitely a chance that we roll into December with one of the better offensive lines in the NFL and a really good group of weapons, and Jared Goff playing well. And hopefully we can get this defense playing a little better, obviously, once we get our guys back healthy. And it does look like Hutchinson's there, though. It looks like Hutchinson is pretty much playing at that defensive player of the year caliber. And yeah, hopefully we can just keep stacking these wins everywhere we can get them, and potentially get a bye week in the playoffs. That'd be really nice. But got to go keep winning these games. And the Bengals are a real NFL team, obviously. They have a lot of good playmakers on offense. And yep, just gotta get after Jake Browning and make sure he doesn't get on rhythm. And I think you will have no problem coming away with this one. Should be a pretty easy win, hopefully, but we will see. Definitely don't want to let Jamar Chase get going, but if we can do that, I think we'll definitely secure this victory. And yeah, that's all I have for this one. Hopefully a big game from the Lions offense, and potentially could get Hutchinson a few sacks or something like that. Could be a fun game to watch. We'll catch you next one.